there is no subject-object experience happening here. It's only a subject experiencing itself as the object. So it's subject experiencing subject, right? Because there are no other things. So we're in reality, nothing's happening here. It's emptiness, we could call it that, but nothing's happening relative to itself, because it's like the ocean, right? An ocean of consciousness where every little molecule of water is the same. So you could move these things all over, but you would never know anything changed because nothing's identified relative to anything else as being other.
Right.
Right. So nothing, in reality, nothing's happening here. It's just appearing as such.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's still the question of who is the I who's observing or experiencing.
It's the universal I. So it's the, we always say, if the ego sloughs off, if my mind sloughs off, what's left?
Right.
Well, there's like the egoic mind, the mind that we believe ourselves to be, the chattering mind, the mind we want to get rid of a lot, all the time. When that sloughs off, all that remains is the universal mind. Yeah.
So in that sense,
that's the self.
Right.
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to help understand that distinction.
Yeah.
Between the sort of identified self and the grace.
Yes. Yeah. So you could say there's the egoic mind and the universal mind. But the egoic mind is an illusion. Right. There's only universal mind. The mind of self.
And so it's the egoic that just had that little exchange between the two of you?
Possibly.
It's possible.
You perceive the world as you perceive yourself. So if you take yourself to be an individual, a physical mass here, then everything else will appear to you as physical mass of separateness. But if you know yourself, as infinite being, you only know everything else as infinite being. There's no separation. There's only unity. There's only one substance here, and that's you. So our exchange here, if I take myself to be myself, then this, again, isn't really happening as this. It just appears as it. But the magnitude of separation is soft because I've done a lot of self-inquiry. I've spent a lot of time abiding in self. And the more time you abide in self, the less the seriousness, the separateness of this, the suffering that can arise of that, it goes soft. And there is a possibility where ego completely drops away at some time.